So today is day 2 of the 360-day challenge, and already on day 2 I'm like, oh my god, how am I going to be able to do this? I've had a really hard day, and I was actually thinking, I can't do this video, I just can't do today. But here I am, I'm able to do it. And so today my husband and I drove down from Denver to Santa Fe, and in the car we ended up having this really difficult conversation that really triggered me and really triggered him, and I had a lot of tears and felt really hurt, and so there was a lot of silence for a good part of the drive. And then something happened. We got to San Francisco and we were kind of brought together again just by the beauty of the place that we were staying in, and feeling that connection through appreciation and love for architecture and art and creativity. And we spent the evening walking around town, and we went up to a little health oxygen bar, and I had a hot chocolate, and it was really delicious. And I was feeling okay. We hadn't really discussed properly what had happened, and we hadn't really settled it, so I was still feeling that a bit, but I was okay, and we were quite happy walking around. And then we went to have dinner, and I started to feel really anxious, and just like the pit in my stomach, really anxious, and it started to kind of overwhelm me. And I said to him that I said to my husband I was feeling anxious, and we took a few breaths, and it just felt really intense. And he was asking me what I was thinking about, and I said, well, I'm thinking about how upset I was today and that we haven't really spoken about it. And then it kind of all came up again, and basically I just got so overwhelmed with anxiety that I just went into a really bad place. And it was really, interesting, because a lot of the time I think we tend to have these things come up and we just kind of smooth them over. And the thing is that they come back. And so if we don't actually deal with them properly, they will come back. And also, for me, it's really important to know if I start feeling anxiety, I ask myself, what did I just have? What did I just drink, or what did I just eat? Because caffeine is a really massive anxiety trigger for me. So if I drink too much coffee, if I have coffee a couple of days in a row, I'll get anxiety attacks. And it's the same with really strong hot chocolate. I'll get an anxiety attack if I've had, caffeine that day or something like that. So for me, I really ask myself, okay, what have I just had? So I can kind of like go, okay, it's the chocolate speaking, or it's the coffee speaking, and that way I don't have to spiral down more into the anxiety. But also, that's like one of the first things I'll ask myself, what have I eaten, or what have I drunk? And then, when something does happen with me and my husband, or with somebody else, I always ask myself, okay, where's my responsibility in this? Where is my negative pattern showing up in this? What am I not willing to let go of? And what am I willing to stand by? So what do I know deep inside me? And I trust my gut. What do I know deep inside me that is not right about this situation, that I need to stand by? And then what within me? So what within me is actually needing to shift, and needing to let go, and needing to forgive, and needing to grow, and needing to expand. So that's the process I go through. I try to take as much responsibility as I possibly can, even when it's like painful, and it might take me a couple hours to like sift through it all. What can I take responsibility for? What can I grow through? What shells can I break out of? What mindset can I break out of? And how can I also stand by what I know to be true and bring that into the conversation as well, which is difficult. So that's me for today. Hopefully tomorrow there'll be some easier stuff that I can bring. But yeah, that's day 2.